Maya Chen, 19, college dropout, had exactly $127 in her bank account. Her rent, $850, was due in 48 hours or she'd lose the tiny studio keeping her off the streets. When a man and his six-year-old son knocked at 11:32 p.m., stranded in a blizzard with nowhere to go, Maya let them stay. What Maya didn't know, that man was testing her. 4 days later, everything changed. Maya's studio apartment, 280 square feet. Her bank account, $127. Rent due, $850 in 48 hours. 3 eviction notices already pinned to her door. Her father had died 7 months ago, heart attack, uninsured, leaving Maya with $67,000 in funeral debt. She dropped out of UCLA after 1 semester to work 3 jobs, coffee shop mornings, library afternoons, food delivery nights. She slept 4 hours, ate ramen twice a day. Her phone screen was cracked, her winter coat had holes. Before her father's death, Maya had dreams. Computer science degree, Silicon Valley, a future. But she'd sold everything, her laptop, her textbooks, her mother's jewelry, to pay for a funeral her father never got to plan. Her roommates left when she couldn't make rent. Her boyfriend disappeared when the money did. Friday night, February 12th, 11:32 p.m., 19 degrees outside. Snow coming down in sheets. Maya heard knocking. Desperate, urgent, she opened the door. A man, maybe 50, in a soaked business suit. A small boy shivering, fever-flushed. "Please," the man said. "My son is sick." What Maya did next would cost her the only thing she had left. Maya looked at the man's expensive watch. Designer shoes. This man had money. He could afford a hotel. But the boy's lips were blue, his eyes unfocused. Hypothermia, maybe pneumonia. They'd never make it to a hospital. "Come in," Maya whispered. She gave them her only bed. The boy's skin burned, 102 degrees. She wrapped him in every blanket she owned, made tea with her last tea bag. The man watched her, silent. Maya sat on the floor, cold linoleum beneath her. She'd given strangers her bed, her heat, her food. Rent was due in 46 hours. She had no plan, but she couldn't let a child die. That decision would destroy her life in ways she never imagined. Saturday morning, 7 a.m. The man and boy were gone. No note, no thank you. Maya's wallet sat on the counter, empty. Her last $127 stolen. The emergency $20 she'd hidden in her sock drawer, gone. Her laptop charger, her phone charger, missing. She called the police. "Without proof, there's nothing we can do." Her landlord texted final warning 42 hours, but her neighbor, Mrs. Park, 73, slipped an envelope under the door. $40. For groceries, honey. Sunday, 24 hours until eviction. Maya worked a 16-hour shift. Her card was declined at the coffee shop for a $3 meal. Her manager pulled her aside. "Your register was short $50 yesterday. That's coming from your paycheck." Maya's phone service shut off, couldn't pay the bill. She sat in her car in the parking lot, crying. She'd helped a stranger and lost everything, but she remembered the boy's grateful eyes when he drank the tea. That mattered. It had to. Monday, 8 a.m., eviction day. Maya carried her belongings in a trash bag. That's when a black Mercedes pulled up. The window rolled down. The man from Friday night, in a different suit. "Maya Chen?" he said. "We need to talk." What Maya was about to discover would change everything she thought she knew. If this story is touching your heart, please like and subscribe to Everyday Kindness Stories. We share these moments to prove good people still exist in this world. What happens next will blow your mind, because the man in that Mercedes wasn't who Maya thought, and what he was about to reveal would seem impossible. The coffee shop across the street, corner booth, floor-to-ceiling windows. The man sat across from Maya, clean-shaven now, confident, a different person from the desperate father 3 nights ago. His son sat beside him, healthy, smiling, playing on an iPad. "My name is David Morrison, the man. I'm the founder and CEO of Morrison Technologies, worth $2.3 billion. For the past 3 years, I've been testing people, 247 of them. I show up at their doors, strangers in crisis, and I watch what they do. Most people, they close the door, call the police, turn us away. You were the first person in 3 years who gave up their bed, their food, their safety to help a stranger's child. My wife died 5 years ago. Cancer. I learned that day that money means nothing if you don't have humanity. I've been searching for someone who understands what it means to sacrifice everything for a stranger. What David offered next would seem too good to be true. I'm offering you a position, David said. Director of Community Outreach for Morrison Foundation. Your job, find people drowning in debt from medical bills, funerals, disasters. Help them. Salary, $95,000 a year. Your father's funeral debt, all $67,000, paid off today. Your rent, covered for the next 12 months. And this, he handed Maya an envelope. Inside, a check, $30,000. For your education. Go back to UCLA. Finish your degree. We'll work around your class schedule. Maya's hands shook. The check blurred through her tears. I don't understand, she whispered. You stole my money, my chargers. David smiled. I was testing if you'd still let us stay after losing everything. You did. You gave us your bed even when we'd taken your last dollar. That's not kindness, Maya. That's humanity. That's what I've been searching for. But the story doesn't end there. 2 years later, Maya Chen, 21, Director of Community Outreach at Morrison Foundation. She'd helped 1,847 families pay off medical and funeral debt. $31 million distributed. Lives saved. Futures restored. She was back at UCLA junior year, computer science major, 3.8 gigapascals. The studio apartment she'd nearly lost, she kept it, paid in full. A reminder. David had the tea bag from that night, the last one she'd given his son, framed in the foundation's headquarters. A plaque beneath it read, "The last tea bag. One choice. One act of kindness led to thousands more." Maya looked at it every morning before work. She'd lost everything that night. Her money, her security, her safety. But she'd gained something more valuable. Purpose. Proof that kindness, even when it costs everything, is never wasted. David was right. Maya hadn't just saved a stranger's child that night. She'd saved her own future. And now she was saving thousands more. One person at a time. One act of kindness at a time. And that tea bag from the beginning, it changed thousands of lives. Kindness is never wasted. It might cost you everything in the moment. But somewhere, somehow, it always comes back. Good people still exist in this world. You just have to be one of them. If this story moved you, please subscribe to Everyday Kindness Stories. Hit that bell so you never miss a story that proves humanity is beautiful. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next one.